Alright, so we're starting out on a new spiritual venture.
Yeah, and I'm not sure, but I don't think that was part of this reading. So this is blown off and blown. Okay, yeah, yeah. I think so. So let's just go a little bit deeper into this, since that's the situation. Nice. Page of Wands. Knight. The Knight of Wands. First of all, is the first thing is escape from difficulties. Escape from difficulties. This begins it.
Okay, cool. I feel that.
That's the essence of it. Escape from difficulties. But then, change is in the air. Creative energy. Here.
Changes in the air. Creative energy. Keywords. An important event related to an enterprise. New people, new ideas, and experiences.
What were you talking about doing?
Yeah, exactly, yeah. Impetuousness. What does that mean? Impetuousness.
Spontaneous, impetuous. He's really impetuous. He just does things on the spur of the moment. He can change just like that. He's really impetuous.
Nice. Not wanting to settle down. An important visitor. A business, a trip. Perpetual motion. Perpetual is just like in the flow.
But constant
Rota-
and infinite. Goes
Cha-
on and on forever.
Nice. Change of environment. Departure from custom. Quick decisions. Swift action. Haste. Adventure. Challenge. Ambition. Charisma. Energy. Love of fun. Sense of humor. Enthusiasm. Optimism. Excitement. Generosity. Love of sports. Athletic activities. Soccer. Confidence, vision, perspective, an abrupt departure. Relocation, flight, movement, getting away, travel over water, a journey, a new job, a vacation, sexual adventures. Woo! Situation and advice.
This is what's important. This is the essence of it right here.
Changes in air, a matter of considerable importance is emerging in your life. You may be about to move or embark on a creative project or a long journey, possibly related to business. Your motive may be to get away from an oppressive person or circumstance. You are entering or leaving a significant situation. An important person from afar may play a role in your life now. Perhaps you are changing jobs or residences. Your confidence and enthusiasm may help you achieve an important goal. Someone may present you with helpful business ideas. If you are about to go on vacation, you will have a pleasant holiday. Romantic relationships blossom with the promise of an exciting sex life. You are full of energy and enthusiasm. Travelers, negotiators, Travelers, negotiators, debaters, movers, competitors, individualists, active, ardent, energetic people, those who enjoy being alive. An impetuous young man who acts quickly and decisively, one who does not want to settle down, someone involved in new projects, someone with a good sense of humor, a person of haste, fun-loving people who have trouble committing themselves, as they are given to many interests and distractions, sportsmen, those who love a challenge, an exhilarating lover, the hare of the tortoise and the hare. Oh, that's funny because you said you were like
Turtle.
a turtle, and I'm my Chinese is rabbit. So when you were saying like, yeah, so that was kind of connected.
My Chinese is the horse.
Oh yeah, oh okay, yeah, cool. That's my brother's a horse, so I connect with horses. I manifest horses a lot. Don't know why. They're pretty consistent and yeah. They keep the energy going, but not like in a anxious way. More like it's going, it's going energy. like leading the way and stuff like that, you know.
Being examples without calling too much attention to that fact. I mean, we have a tendency to be arrogant, the horses.
Yeah.
So modesty is something we're constantly working on.
Yeah.
Egolessness. Not to misuse or abuse power in any way.
Yeah. Cool. Well, that seems quite cool.
Well, we were going to ask about, I was going to ask higher self, is it God's way for us to do a project of doing a reading, a new project?
Yeah.
And this was the first card in that.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like it's for me. It's paving the way for, like, you know how it's saying that lots of things happening.
Yeah, it's
like,
a door opener.
You know, like, I feel like this is just like a piece. So like doing readings, recording readings, and then you know, like Liz wants to make music, and like if I just keep just opening up portals and get back to that energetic, spontaneous person that maybe I was when I was like 18.
Or even 7 or 8.
Exactly. Yeah, actually, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I've been totally connecting. Well, this morning I felt a bit like a kid when I was connecting with that younger self, which is kind of like arriving in places without expectation.
Yes.
And yeah. So yeah, that sounds like cool.
So to be, if we were going to do a one-card reading about whether or not to do a reading online and get it out, it would be yes. If that was the card.
Exactly,
it
yeah.
would be yes.
Because it's like, just be spontaneous, try things.
Well, not only that, it talks about new projects. I mean, that's the first thing it talks about. Is getting away from shit you don't want, because we're trying to create an alternative to what we don't want and put that energy into something that we do want.
Yeah.
And so this is something that it makes sense. We both seem to have an interest in it and the motivation.
Yeah.
So it makes sense to at least say, well, let's try it. Like, you know, if I played banjo and you played guitar, we said, well, let's try this.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. And I you know, I'm drawn to, you know, the thing is that there's a part of me that's like, oh, I need to make money, so I have to be an English teacher. But actually that's like, you know, that's like, maybe I'll do that, but it's more like I'm more drawn to like the creative, spiritual, like tarot, music, all that stuff. So the only way to make that create abundance from that is to get the ball rolling and to dive in, right?
If you're gifted with it, the rule about gifts, spiritual gifts, give your gift away.
Yeah.
The more you give it away, the stronger it becomes.
Yeah.
The better you are at it.
Yeah.
So give your gift away, and in the process, it'll take care of you. You may not make a lot of money, you'll be supported. You'll have exactly what you need, almost exactly when you need it.
Yeah.
Because you'll be in the flow.
Yes.
And I know it because I've experienced it over and over again. And I know when I'm out of the flow, it don't happen anymore. It stops. Suddenly shit doesn't work so well anymore. And I get sabotaged a lot. And I break shit and all kinds of stuff.
Yeah.
So
I
this was the result of my reading yesterday.
The world.
Actually, I should say the universe. That's the universal dancer.
Oh, yeah.
Male or female, an androgynous human being who is naked, free, and fully conscious, cosmically conscious. Surrounded by the wreath of victory, the living wreath of victory, which is also a 0, the symbol of God, dancing right in the center of all that, of the whole cosmos. These are the 4 main constellations of the zodiac. Leo, of course, Taurus, Aquarius, and Scorpio.
That's Scorpio. Oh, the eagle.
The eagle.
Yeah.
That's aspect of Scorpio. There's one above
The
that.
higher.
That's the phoenix.
Oh.
And there's two below it. The gray lizard and the scorpion. So the scorpion, the Scorpios, the true Scorpios, the constellation Scorpios, which you're not, you're Libra by the constellation, which makes so much more sense to me.
Yeah.
You feel so much more like a Libra.
Yeah.
But anyway, the Scorpios is the scorpion itself. That's the lowest level of the scorpions, and they're dangerous. I mean, you don't fuck with them. They're dark, and they really are everything, all the bad shit about them. And then the next step is the reptilian, the gray lizard. And then the bird, the eagle. And then the spiritual phoenix. So they have all this power of transformation, the Scorpios, but they have this tendency to stay down in the darkness. But if they can ever bring that energy up to that eagle point, then, and stay there, they become incredible accomplishers who think that they got a lot of power. Transformational power, creative power. Sexual power, kundalini.
Yeah.
Okay, now, so that'll be the first card. We'll do a full reading.
Yeah, let's do a full read.
And yesterday, in addition to getting cosmic consciousness, I got the rune of Rado, which is broadcasting.
Oh, okay, cool, yeah.
Now I understand why. Okay,
Yeah, this is going out.
It feels to me like, yeah, this is a good idea, and the timing is good to do this.
Yeah.
And it may have even monetary consequences if we do something like that, if we PayPal it or something like that. If it catches and it starts to develop, we can start asking people to donate.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Or something of that nature.
Yeah, and I was thinking you could do online readings. I can hook you up with the headphones and the laptop and, you know.
We'll see how it unfolds, but so far, yes. So let's shuffle the deck and start all over again. But I'm pretty much already ready and prepared for this.
Yeah, I know. Well, you're ready every day when you open the door.
Well,
at
kind of.
9 a.m.
Kind of.
Kind of, yeah.
Lately, I've been struggling. I've
Yeah.
been struggling. This last year, I'm really struggling.
Yeah.
And my wife dying is just, it's really been strange things to my head that I wasn't expecting. I just can't see, and I can't stop it. It's a flood.
Yeah.
Of these memories that just keep taking me back there, and I don't want to be back there. I want to be here now.
Yeah.
So I'm having a difficult time with that, detaching and letting it go.
Were you in love at the time?
That I married her? No. That's the lesson that I learned with her, and I'm thankful to her for that lesson. Because with her I learned, don't ever mate with a mate that you're not in love with. Don't do it. Don't do it. And make sure that you don't love anyone that you're not good friends with. That you got to have things in common, a lot of things in common with. That after the sex and the passion and everything kind of dim, and you still got all that energy, but the sex doesn't really, not so much anymore.
Yeah.
What do you do with that? What do you do with that extra energy?
Yeah, exactly.
Get a piano. Get a guitar. Get some drums. Everybody's got rhythm. Every kid ought to have a drum. Every kid should have a drum. And a set of chopsticks.
And chopsticks.
Up and down those. You know, I mean, it's amazing what you can do with chopsticks. You can play a whole house and get all these different sounds. A drum of some kind and chopsticks. Every kid, by the time they're 5, 6 years old, So when they get frustrated, they get angry, they get stuck, they can go and pick up that drum and just start beating it. And get their energy going, get their energy moving, get their natural rhythm up. So they'll kind of return to their natural cycles again.
Yeah. Natural rhythm.
We're all designed and constructed to function well. All of us, regardless of how impaired we may be in some function. Overall, we function incredibly well in this universe.
Yeah.
We're designed for it.
We're master balancers.
But the mind gets programmed away from that, and we're programmed to go into the mind and give it almost absolute everything. Make it domineering.
Yeah.
Instead of the body and the heart and the soul.
Yeah.
And the emotion.
Yeah. Well, they glorify like the,
Knowledge is power.
They have like the archetypes, but the archetypes are usually the ones that serve the system the best. So then it makes us feel inadequate.
But those are like high IQ, which is a cultural thing. It doesn't really have anything much to do with intelligence. It's a reflection of how well culturally programmed you are. That's what an IQ is, and it's a culture. It's a white Aryan patriarchal culture. So the IQ is for white males, basically. So if you got a high IQ, you'll be successful in the world of man. And it's man's world. Ask any woman. And ask any person of color, it's a white man's world. No matter how open and liberal and how many black families we live with and all that, it's a white man's world. That can't be denied.
Make some games that the white man can win.
If you can remind the white man that before he's a white man, he's a human being, you already won.
Yeah.
Because then he is who he is, and he don't do that shit anymore. He doesn't try to dominate and rule and make the white man the supreme thing. He stops. He says, I'm just a human being. I'm like everybody else.
Yeah.
Why am I doing this? Because my mind is programmed to do this. To be successful in the world. Got to have a lot of money, fame, sex, power.
A mansion in California. With a big-ass lawn.
And lots of...
The bigger the lawn, the better.
And lots of bikini blondes hanging around the pool. Pretending I am somebody. It's absurd. It's not human. It's artificial.
Yeah.
And it creates opportunities for fascism and empire.
Yeah. It really does, actually. It's kind of offensive,
Well, it's offensive because it's anti-human. It works against human life. It's necrophilia. Okay.
Just throw that in there.
Well, that word literally means the love of death. Biophilia means the love of life. And cool. we have
Biophilia. That's a cool name for a band.
Biophilia. Yeah. The love of life. Philia, philos, love. Necro, death. Love, death. Necrophilia. Necrophiliac is one who loves death. Okay. Oh, did I put that card back? Shit.
The world card.
No, the
Knight of Swords.
Yeah, the Knight of Wands. Because that was the first card. I was going to put it down.
Maybe we just start again. Maybe that was the reading for the... Maybe that was the message for whether we should do it or not. And now it's just like the...
Well, it was the first card, and we already started to do the reading. So when they pop out like that spontaneously, what was that other word? Impulsively or whatever that other word was.
Oh, yeah, that other one, yeah.
That's higher self saying, hey, this is what we do here.
Yeah.
So the Knight of Swords begins it. I mean, the Knight of Wands begins it. Because Wands is spiritual fire, so we're working with spirit, so it makes sense that we would begin with spirit.
Yeah, it'd be nice to have that in the middle. Or whatever.
Well, I'll find it.
Impetuous.
Impetuous, yes, impetuous.
Impetuous.
So the deck was impetuous by throwing out that,
Yeah,
by
exactly.
impetuously throwing out the Knight of Wands. I keep wanting to say the Knight of Swords, but that's a warlike knight.
Oh, what did we have? The Knight of
Wands.
Okay, Knight of Wands.
But that's spirit. That's spiritual fire. So it's the Knight of Wands is on a spiritual mission. The Knight of Swords is on a mission of war. Where did you go, brother? Did I drop you? Ah, okay. Okay, I'm going to hand you the deck. All the cards will be upright. You shuffle them real good, and when you feel they're well shuffled, hand them to me, and then I'll cut them.
Alright.
And then we'll ask a question. I'm focusing on whether or not we're supposed to do a reading and get it online.
Okay. Ramon's looking at the cards. Alright.
Do a deep cut. Okay. Fishes, the beginning here. This covers the situation for the day.
Yeah, Knight of Wands.
Partnership.
Oh, nice.
Kind of what this was talking about a new relationships, new passion. So there's some women, there are women involved here, I think.
Yay!
Sure seems to be. I mean, both of these cards are, and this is a strong, powerful card here. And so is this one as far as relationships are concerned. This is one of the best, actually. Because it's the lover card, the archetype of the lovers personified in human beings, including the archangel Raphael above the lovers, turned into this winged lion, which is the Kundalini, symbol of the Kundalini rising. Because their relationship is more than just sex. they're bringing the sexual stuff up to the higher spiritual levels. So they're not just attracted to each other physically, they're attracted to each other through the soul and into the spirit.
Yeah, I've been trying to invoke that.
So
I feel like it's coming, but, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm hoping.
Well, as long as we stay in this state of mind, which is the knight of the spirit, the warrior of the spirit, active in the spirit, the creative spirit, creative. As long as we're producing things that benefit people, this will happen. This will happen naturally. This will attract this experience.
Yeah.
This crosses the situation. Work well done. Work done so well that it brings notoriety. It brings the Three of Pentacles. It brings fame's not the word. You get to be known for the work you do. So by doing this work that we're talking about, and doing it well, truly well, we become successful. This is success. Success in the world, success in the material world. The pentacles is gold coins. That's what pentacles are. So this is in the way. This crosses us in the path.
Oh.
Let's see what.
So that's in the way.
Well, it crosses us. It's something that has to be dealt with in this process of doing this reading and getting it online, and whatever else that brings. The details to make it quality work have to be taken care of. And we have to, in other words, it's like before you get in front of people to play music, you better have your shit together. You better have at least 12, 13, 14 songs and that you really are confident about. You're not shaky about it all. And then you go and you give it to them. Give it to them. Well, that's the same way with this work, or any work. So do it well, and let's see what the book says. Oh, hand me the book. This is the Three of Pentacles. Three of Cups. Three of Pentacles. Work well done.
Yeah.
Work well done. Beneficial use of talents.
Nice.
Quality work. And then the benefits that come from that, including notoriety. People knowing and getting to know who you are. And So do whatever you choose to do it well. Do it until you master it. And you're confident in it. You're not shaking in it at all. So it's yours now. It's yours. It's not in your head. It's in your whole being.
Yeah.
All right, this is coming down into the situation from the creative spirit, from heaven. A woman.
Queen of Wands.
The Queen of Wands, the Queen of Spirit. A very creative, passionate woman. Very social, very outgoing, very warm woman. Coming down from spirit. So this is a spiritual connection through spirit. Spiritual fire, that's what the wands are. See, the reason this is spirit is that these wands aren't just dead clubs. They're alive. They've got leaves on them. They're trees. They can be planted. So they turn into fruitful, productive trees. So they're spirit. They're living spirit. So she's the maestra, the master of that on the feminine side. It's the Leo energy. In fact, there are lions on her throne. Lion here, lion head there, lion head there, and lions back here behind, the British lion behind. And of course, the sunflower, the power of the sun, the solar energy, she's in touch with that.
Okay, so that's kind of like what's guiding it. So,
Well, it's coming down from spirit. So this is a woman who's a gift, more or less, or at least she has these qualities coming into the situation about doing this reading.
oh, nice.
Okay, now this is coming up into the situation from collective human unconsciousness. So this is all the unconsciousness of all the people involved with this. Their collective unconscious. This is coming, so it's another powerful source. Transformation. The magician.
Magician. Wait, so that's coming from what?
Collective human unconsciousness.
Oh, okay.
This is starting to take place now among people who will be connected with what we're talking about, this project that we're talking about.
Oh, yeah.
The reading project, for lack of a better word. This is the transformer that makes it happen. Number one, Roman numeral 1. This is the ego from which the spirit operates if the ego is plugged into the soul. That's the figure 8 above his head. It's actually a serpent devouring its own tail. Or a dragon, actually, devouring its own tail. But it's a symbol of infinity or cosmic consciousness. So this individual is plugged in. And he knows how to use all the natural elements of nature: fire, air, water, earth, plus the fifth element, human consciousness, to transform the whole earth into the Garden of Eden. The fruitful, productive place that it is and can be with man's consciousness, using the 4 elements that nature gives him to work with. And this all comes together. He makes a quantum leap from the crown chakra to the Godhead, the 8th chakra. And then has that capacity to integrate that back down. He's channeling heaven down to the earth. He's pointing down to the earth. So he's receiving over here on the left side. He's generating on his right side, which is our left, right. So this is a very powerful archetypal field of energy. This is one of Jung's archetypes. And it's after the Fool, 0, it's the first one. It's number 1. The Magician. The juggler, the magician, mastery of special knowledge and wisdom, focused energy, transformation, creative imagination, intelligence, gentle humor, high wit and gentle humor, self-satire, healing, science, the virile sun archetype, the ability to achieve what you say you're going to do, integrity, honesty. So it's the idea, an excellent man, this would be an excellent man, the essence of an excellent man. So that's a call on the collective unconsciousness of all human beings now to bring forth in themselves their excellent male, because the male of the last 5,000 years has been such an asshole. Power hungry, conquering nature instead of working with, or he works with nature. He's mastered working with nature. And so he's in the flow. He's the creator of the flow. He is flow. So this energy, when coupled with this energy and this energy, creates a very spiritual state of mind, state of being, spiritual social order, spiritual relationships, where everything done is done for higher purpose.
Mm-hmm.
The music played is to serve freedom,
Mm-hmm.
Whatever. The food is to provide the best optimum energy, abundance, and healing nourishment that food can give. Things like that. That's the state of consciousness, the genius consciousness. That's the Aquarian age. The Aquarian age is when everyone is in touch with their genius, expresses from their genius, lives their life from their genius, and creates small communities of geniuses that live together and do incredible things together.
Mm-hmm.
That's the Aquarian excellence, the excellence of the Aquarian ideal. And that's what's coming with this coming Aquarian age. He, she has reached that state of consciousness and understands it. Whenever you see the figure 8 over any archetype like this, the other one is the woman closing the lion's mouth. There's one over her head too. In the process of closing the lion's mouth, which is the lower 3 chakras of the body, the passions, the animal passions of the body, she closes the lion's mouth. All that energy is brought up to the higher self, so she's able to make a quantum leap to the 8th chakra. So in the process of shutting down her kundalini and bringing that energy up, not shutting it down, but bringing it up, she opens up this doorway to the Godhead. And then she achieves that through doing that work. He achieves it by doing it through wisdom, through information, through experimentation and scientific work. But they both achieve cosmic consciousness, which again is the person dancing naked in the ring, in the victory ring. Okay. So doing good quality work, then this crosses us in this project, in this endeavor. Yes, fine, yes, do that, but only if it's going to be good quality and really does what it says it's going to do, and there's no ulterior motive, there's no hidden agenda, it's not driven by money, fame, sex, or power. It just is what it is. The sharing of good, important, transformational information. In whatever form it takes. Music, image, readings, doesn't matter. The form doesn't matter. It's the essence that's important.
The essence.
Yeah.
The essence, the essence, the essence, the essence, the essence.
That's the
I want to go back to the source, the essence. I want to revive my life force, the essence. I want to ascend into the heavens. I want to go back to the essence, the essence, the essence.
Yeah. See the power of that? The transformational power.
Yeah.
Gets you out of your head and makes you start looking someplace else.
I want to go back to the source, the essence. I want to revive my life force, the essence. I want to live life and learn lessons. I want to go back to the essence, the essence, the essence.
Yeah, but that's it. Inspiration. Which literally means to breathe in living spirit. Inspiritus. Inspiration. Breathe in the living creative spirit of life. That's inspiration. That's expiration. Okay. Now this next card, where did I put it? No. Is passing out of this situation now into the dead past. R&R, rest and relaxation. Taking a well-deserved break from pressure and too much responsibility. Just taking it, all right, but that's leaving. As this new thing starts to come in, which is very active and energetic, this state is leaving.
Oh, okay, the rest.
Yeah, this is going into the past now. This is coming into the situation into the near future, but it was reversed. Huh, that's interesting. interesting. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe I got it turned upside down. No. Wow, that's unusual that it came up reversed. Okay. This is a troublesome card, and that's what's coming into the situation now about what we're doing.
Oh, okay, cool.
But this is troublesome. Because this says, oh, well, wait a minute. We'll get there first. Thanks for 5. Five of Swords.
So the last one was 4 of Swords, and the next one was 5 of Swords in reverse.
Well, the last one was the... Oh, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, I just say it so I can
Yeah.
hear it on the audio and put the pictures. And...
Oh, you got this on audio?
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm going to try and make a video, you know.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay.
Oh, yeah, is that okay?
Oh, yeah, but I would have not been so sloppy. Okay.
No, it's good. It's in the flow, you know.
Okay. So the 5 of Swords reversed. But what it is in essence is empty victory. One-upsmanship. Competitiveness, trying to beat something like what Donald Trump does.
Oh, one-upmanship. Wow. Yeah, that's a big thing. That's the energy that I've been feeling with my creative endeavors. There's always like, oh, there's like, I don't know if it's in my head, but I feel like there's people that are like, you know, trying to do like competitiveness that I don't like, and I'm like, well, if someone's trying to compete with me, let them win.
Well, you just detach from that and give that whole situation space, because this is going to take your energy into competition.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Which is a separation energy, a splitting apart energy, a disintegrating energy, a degenerating energy.
It's about co-creation, right?
Yes, which generates new energy, gives you energy abundance, gives you vitality, gives you life.
Yeah.
That's what we're doing. One-upsmanship, negative energy, but we got it reversed, so let's go to reversed. I've got my glasses. Here it is reversed.
5 of Swords reversed. Vindication, degradation. What's vindication mean?
Well, it's like vengeance, but it's not vengeance. It's more like justice. You receive, good, that's justice. I'm satisfied. I got betrayed or harmed in some way, but that person had to pay in some way.
Yeah.
So I'm vindicated.
Yeah.
Or I'm accused of something and find out I'm innocent. I'm vindicated. That's more accurately what it is.
Okay. Okay. And degradation. Degrading.
Put down.
Keywords and phrases. Being cleared of wrongdoing. The end of malicious gossip or slander.
See, this is one that's reversed, but it's good when it's reversed. This is one of the only ones in the whole deck that's good when it's reversed. Or at least partially.
Yeah, exactly. Treachery revealed. Yeah. Similar to upright, meaning... Oh, so that's plus.
Yeah, that's the plus aspects of it.
Oh, okay, so the reverse has a plus aspect. And then the minus aspect is similar to upright, meaning, but with a more negative connotation. Loss, failure, intimidation, manipulation, humiliation, dishonesty, illegal tactics, underhandedness, victimization, spite, deception, weakness, defeat, unfairness, egotism, false pride, intrigue, despair, a turn for the worse, suspicion, paranoia, a bad attitude, an exclusive focus on winning. It's mine, it's all mine. Situation and advice. In its positive aspect, the 5 of Swords reverse suggests an end to the attacks and slander of the upright position.
And the competition that you're sensing from other people, or at least bringing it out in the open about who they are.
In its negative aspect, the 5 of Swords reverse suggests that you are dealing with a situation which you are feeling humiliated, degraded, victimized. Your self-esteem may be at a low because of a painful humiliation or defeat. Someone may be bullying you or acting maliciously and spitefully against you. Bullies, malicious enemies. That's interesting, yeah, because I mean that kind of resonates as well within my mindset. Like I had a kind of sleepless night or like a disgruntled night, and I was feeling like ah man, I'm just being brought down, you know. I'm not being supported. I was feeling like I'm not being fully supported. I feel like all my attempts here in the lake, I feel like I'm not being really fully propped up or seen, or
We're not
like,
in the flow.
Yeah, exactly.
We're not. It's not flowing here for anybody.
Yeah.
All the resistance that I've been getting in this last, actually 2 years, has been really strong to almost anything. A lot of it's my old age,
Yeah.
and I'm failing in that area. But a lot of it's just the way things are here, and Hans laughs about it. He says, "Well, that's Guatemala.
Yeah.
Things just aren't efficient and effective like they are in the West."
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
come from the West, so we have that standard as our standard. It's our baseline.
Yeah.
And so here, they're second. This is a second world country.
Yeah.
So why are we in their
Expecting.
culture expecting them to change to our standard?
Yeah, exactly.
That's where we're fucking up. But I'm doing it too. And Michael and I talk about this all the time, about the problems God's just getting materials and getting the right order, the correct order. Sometimes you have to order something 4 fucking times.
Yeah.
And they'd still send him the wrong one. And he'd call them and talk to the boss and everything, and they'd still send him the wrong one.
Yeah.
So it's just, and like I say, Hans laughs about that, because
Yeah.
he knows. So
Yeah.
you just got to accept, well, this is maybe 30%, 40% of your reality trying to get anything done here, so you're going to have to deal with it. You're going to have a lot of fucking resistance, which is going to create frustration, anger, adversity, conflict, suspicion,
Yeah.
lack of trust. It's all going to be degrading, degenerating kinds of energy. It's
Yeah.
not cooperative. I'm not feeling supported.
Yeah.
I'm not flowing.
Yeah.
I'm not flowing.
Yeah.
Michael wasn't flowing to build that compound up there. It was struggle, struggle, struggle. For us, it's not flowing.
Mhm.
For the Mayans, it's flowing.
It's flowing, yeah. Yeah, because
For
they
us-
have the base. We're coming from the
First world.
with our roots taken out, and then we can't just fit in.
So everything we've got is artificial and manufactured.
Exactly, yeah.
Where a lot of what they have is still natural and grown,
Exactly, yeah.
which takes more natural time instead of artificial market time, manufacturing market time. It's a whole different time. That's artificial time. It ain't fucking real. This is real time. It takes all that green stuff a certain amount of real time to get to
Real
be
time,
where it
yeah.
is.
Exactly.
And you can't, and it's different. It varies all the time. It's always changing. But there is a kind of a rhythm to the cycle.
Yeah.
But you have to live in it to finally learn that through the generations until it's finally genetically programmed into your body. And then your body adapts to that, and you become kind of short and squatty and strong. With legs of unbelievable strength to do what you have to do up in the mountains.
Exactly.
It's just wonderful to see how everything adapts to circumstances.
Yeah.
Given, not trying to make it happen, but let it happen.
Yeah. I think that's why. Well, if we create a project, it's going to invoke all these things, because that's what there's a lot of that negativity or competition or
Always competition.
Because people come here and they're always thinking, having inspirations, but anything with the roots is going to withstand the storm. You create something, it's going to have a reaction. So I mean, the fact that even though we're doing tarot is going to invoke a reaction because of all of the Christian influence. It's going to be like, oh, this is like the devil's nature, but actually it's not. It's invoking God, but
it's invoking various ways that consciousness and energy work scientifically. And if the so-called Catholic Christians would sit down and listen to the psychologists and psychiatrists and neurophysicists who studied mind, brain, nervous systems and how all that works and how consciousness in general works, it's just whatever truth is, the Tao, does. And these are human beings' ways of expressing that through their experience with what it does. These are pictures and stories about what it is doing right now.
Mm.
The energies that are making this all happen right now.
Mm.
There's a strong, we talked about it. There's a strong feminine energy. Well, yeah, we talked about the valley spirits, the feminine energy. Well, there it is. It's the peak of the reading, coming down from spirit. Yeah. And that's what it said in the reading, that this was the connecting link between heaven and earth.
Exactly.
Heaven and man.
Heaven and man. Because that's the core is so balanced, you know, that even the sort of negative future is warning that's coming in. The energy coming in is kind of like, well, the core is so strong that it's like, wow, okay, cool, we can expect that.
Well, this is what's going on in the world right now. Certainly on all the news stations. I mean, this is Trump. This is Trump world.
Yeah.
This is what's happening. Fucking Trump world, you know.
Yeah, the distrust. Even like Trump.
It's a battle. It's been a battle. There's been a battle here.
The second he gets shot, everyone's like, oh, it's a fake. Who's behind it? Who's planned it? Who's to blame? You know, there's like paranoia, mistrust. It's not just like is what it is. Oh, he got shot. Okay, someone tried to kill him. It's more than that. There's
a 20-year-old fucked up kid.
Yeah.
Tried to kill him. Whose last name is Crooks.
Really?
Thomas something Crooks. And he just looks like a nerd.
Yeah, I think apparently he was wearing the mask long after it was needed, before, needed. So it kind of shows that he's pretty conformist. Like, he probably believes all the anti-Trump stuff.
But also so it means he's hiding.
He's hiding, yeah.
Because that's the kind of personality he had. He was very withdrawing. He was bullied. What his classmates, I saw a couple of interviews, and his classmates, 2 or 3 of them, said that he was always hung out by himself, never had anybody, no one ever talked to him, and everyone always made fun of him, and they said he was bullied all through high school. He was just completely bullied by his peers and isolated and pushed out. So, you know, going through at that stage, and you're already a fucked up kid anyway, probably coming from a fucked up family. It was his dad's rifle that he used.
Yeah.
So, the kid was fucked up. He was just a fucked up kid. One more fucked up American kid because of what the empire's producing.
Exactly.
And they've got fucking guns on top of the attitude. So, I mean, and they're trained to use them. Although this kid wasn't. He was lucky. It was a lucky shot. And Trump's lucky it wasn't just a half an inch more toward his head.
He turned.
He'd be dead. It shattered his brain.
Wow. The gods.
It hit this part of his ear. The bullet went right through that part of his ear.
They still want him alive. The universe still wants him alive. Oh, but someone else got shot, so it kind of sucks.
Well, it makes me wonder if he's going to kind of reevaluate his whole life now, and whether this will be a wake-up call for Johnny, whether the fat man will wake up and go, oh, I've been a naughty boy, I better atone, I better cop to all this and be responsible.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
not going to happen, but it would sure be good if he would. Here's an opportunity for it to happen.
Yeah.
He was half an inch away from being dead, or having his head just splittered.
Yeah, he might appreciate life even more.
That's what I mean. And
Value life.
stop being the fucking asshole that he's been for the last all of his adult life. What are you smelling? What are you smelling, huh? Stay out of the compost pile. They'll go down there. Okay, so where are we? This is what's coming into the situation. So this is more or less the outside world, the world of America and Europe and all that. It's coming into the situation. So it's not going away, it's with us and coming in more and more now to the situation. Of course it would be, because if we're going to do this, then we're getting a message out into that world that is basically challenging that world to transform.
Yeah.
To change, particularly by using satire. The more satire we can use, the better.
Okay.
The more we can get everybody to laugh about all of this, the better. So let's keep that in mind right up front, because this way our work will be far more effective. Because when people are laughing, they open up and the information goes in. Where if you confront them with the information directly, just by giving them the information, they'll react. And they won't let it in.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
if you make them laugh and give them the information, it goes in. And then maybe 2 days later, 2 weeks later, boom, it pops up into their head and they go, oh, I get it. Oh, yeah. Wow. Why am I laughing? So, yes, it works far better. It reaches the people you want to reach with the information far better if you get them to laugh about it. Okay, this is coming up into the situation from your and my subconscious. The King of Wands, the King of Living Spirit.
Wow.
So, high purpose. The equal opposite of her. Coming down from spirit as a gift. This is coming up from our subconscious, what we're kind of more or less wired with. Both of us have this energy, which is the King of Swords, would be the last, yeah. That's the Queen, one more. I mean, the King of Wands. The Master of Spirit. There. What does it say up here?
Integrity, sentiment, leadership.
Okay.
Being in charge, wit, charm, strength, inspiration, motivation, maturity, fatherliness, intelligence, ambition, decisiveness, independence, courage, liveliness, enthusiasm, love of challenge, fondness for excitement, passion, loyalty, activity, a commanding presence, charisma, optimism, generosity, encouragement, creativity, professionalism, healthy competition, impulsiveness, impulsiveness, unexpected income, mediation, arbitration, negotiation. That's Libra. So
Yes.
you may situation and advice. You may receive a sound advice from a strong, mature, and generous man. In relationships, you are able to appreciate your partner's point of view. You may have a chance to mix with interesting people. You are able to negotiate well and convey your point of view. If given routine work to do, however, you are likely to become irritated by details. If you asked about romance, get ready for a sexual adventure.
It says it again.
People, sentiment, a decisive leader, the person in charge of an enterprise. a devoted father and husband, a generous, mature man who is loyal and committed to a monogamous relationship and family life, a skilled communicator, a secure but somewhat impulsive businessman who is married with a family, an honest, trustworthy professional man, someone who can help you financially, an entrepreneur, an adventurous man who takes charge and initiates many projects, an optimistic, fun-loving, passionate, generous man who dislikes details and is prone to hasty action, a virile, adventurous lover, a good negotiator, someone who inspires others to creative achievement, mediators, arbitrators, inspiring speakers and evangelists, journalists, teachers, preachers, gamblers, salespeople, those involved in promotions or marketing. Okay. Wait, so is that the subconscious?
Yeah, that's in our. We're both wired this way, but it's just something that's more or less dormant in us that we're not very conscious of right now. But it's right there underneath consciousness, like in the dream state, and this energy is available.
Okay, cool.
Which is the mastery of spirit, actually, is what it means. The mastery is creative spiritual fire.
Yeah, I like this. I like this guy. I feel I would love to connect with this guy. It feels safe, it feels nice, it feels... yeah.
Well, it's happening, brother. It's happening. That's kind of what this is about. Because if we do this correctly, it will have an influence on other people, which is a responsibility and must be taken into account when we do this. That once people, even if it's just habitual and not because they're motivated, they just start listening and then it's what they do at 7 or at 9 or 12 or whatever, right? They just turn it on and listen.
Yeah. I think it can be a nice meditation.
We give them information which, if they let it in, and it's going in, whether they let it in consciously or subconsciously, it's going in. And so we are giving them energy which they can use for their transformation, meaning they can change their lives with this information for the better, if they so choose. Because no one's forcing them, it's just information. We're sharing information with them, giving them what we feel is important.
Mm-hmm.
But that's bound to cause resistance, adversity, conflict, and opposition. It's just the way things are. It doesn't matter what it is, we could be selling Swiss cheese. But no, we're giving away information that can be used for transformation. First of all, the fact that we're giving it away is a little bit difficult. A lot of people, if they see free, they won't even plug in. In the United States, it's that way. If it says free, they won't even turn it on.
Yeah.
If you don't pay for it in the United States, it has no value. It's kind of that way.
Yeah, but like, for instance, on YouTube, some people have thousands of viewers from readings, and then they give like more personal readings and stuff, but they build like momentum. So
it's like any other business, it takes time to build it.
Yeah.
And that depends, the quality of building it depends upon the quality of the work that we do. Quality of the information, the truth of it. If it's satire, the humor, the gentle humor, the transformational humor of it, which is an art which requires, and like any other art, practice, constant refinement, constant working. So we get to the point that almost every experience we have, we see the humor in it, the absurdity, the ridiculousness. We can look through the mask, the surface of it, and see into the cause area of it to see why this is such a silly thing happening here, or such a tragic thing happening here. And find the humor there and create information that pokes fun at that humor, but at the same time gives the information to the people who we're giving the humor to. Otherwise, they may not receive that. They may repel the information. They may reject it. They may say, no, we don't want, no, 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 I don't want to hear that. But if they're laughing and it's going in there, they're laughing. Look at the ears on that guy. Wow, look at his nose. Did you hear listen to the way he talks? But what's he saying?
Yeah.
What's he saying? That's going in there too.
Yeah, I can make people laugh for sure.
I know you can. You're gifted with it.
Just take gotta have the good message, the good
And
the good flow.
And you've got the gift of song and music on top of it. So you can parody. That's one of the best forms of satire there is. Musical parodies.
Yeah. Oh my god, I have this song that it made me laugh, but it's a bit it's a bit on the nose. I'm a bit scared to share it, but then sometimes I share it. But yeah. Anyway, I don't want to go into it.
You can share it, well, when you're ready. When you're ready to do that song.
Yeah.
I'd love to hear it. You can share anything with me, no matter what it is. Anything you create that you want to test, do it for me.
Yeah.
Whether it's music or satire, because I love both.
Yeah, yeah.
And I understand both. I feel both.
Yeah. I think I'll show you new stuff. That's old. It's out there. People can access it, but it's like I don't want to push it unless I feel inspired.
Good. Well, I'm open to it, and I'll be honest with you. I'll be honest with you about what my response is. And I'm a relative veteran in it too, in both music and satire, and the purposes of it.
Yeah, you'd be good. Yeah, you're
not
good
just the surface of it. All right, let's finish this. This is us now, and in the situation that we're in now, and the way other people see us in the situation.
Knight of Pentacles.
This is actively going out looking for money, working for money.
Oh, okay, cool. Okay, we're doing business, bruh. This is how people see us, or how we...
Well, it makes us legitimate in the world.
Right, yeah.
Well, legitimate. I'm not sure legitimate is the word, but it makes us real in the world.
Yeah, in the Matrix. Real. Like a piece.
Yeah, so...
Like we're trading.
Yeah, yeah.
We're going out to the market.
That's it. Keep the need for money and this part of what we do in the process. Don't cut that off, because I'll tend to always say, fuck the money. Let's just do it because we want to do it.
Yeah.
But then that's not realistic in the world.
Yeah.
So it's important to have grounding and rooting in reality.
Yeah.
The reality principle is important.
Fantastic. Yeah, I like that.
Okay.
I think that's good.
This location is our hopes and fears in the situation. And both are illusions. So essentially, this is an illusion. Our hopes and fears, again, partnership. This is the completion of this.
Oh, the completion of Two of Cups.
This is the Two of Cups coming together when a man and woman first come together and meet each other and their relationship begins. This is the fruitfulness of that relationship. They have land, they have children that are happy, they're dancing, they love each other, they're celebrating their life and their good fortune. Above them is a rainbow, the natural symbol of harmony, the great harmony. 10 full cups, 10 overflowing full cups, meaning abundance. And I used to use this as my calling card. In fact, I still use it as my advertising for doing readings. This picture here. This is hopes and fears.
That's a nice one.
Oh, it's one of the best.
This is a great reading.
It's one of the best. That's our hopes and fears. And then this is the outcome.
Oh, yeah, boy. Son, we did it. Wow, that's a good spread. Here comes the sun, na, 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 na. Here comes the sun, and I said, it's alright.
What's the essence?
The essence.
That's down here.
Upright, success, fulfillment. Keywords and phrases. Giver and sustainer of life, vitality, pleasure, ambition, confidence, optimism, exuberance, achievement, affirmation, empowerment, masculine energy, a time to take charge, a prosperous development, illumination, truth, logic, clear thinking, warmth, friendship, the power of positive thinking, pure rational thought, joy, satisfaction, creative self-expression, hope, reason, vision, awakened consciousness, contentment, enrichment, discipline, self-control, grace, worries, spiritual victory, atonement, acclaim, display, attainment, opportunity, energy, spontaneity, creative inspiration, public recognition, celebration, good health, virility. What's that?
Virility.
Like feeling good.
Productive manliness. Yes, feeling good. But being good because your potential is at 90% satisfied and your capacity of doing things is at 90%.
Okay.
And so you feel, you feel
boy.
like fully human.
Fully human, that's what we're going for. Happiness, prosperity, rationality, academic honors, scientific achievement, invention, marriage, union, children, emotional well-being, the dawning of a new day, summertime, hot weather, enjoyment of outdoor activities, a birthday party. On a clear day you can see forever. You light up my life, you are my sunshine. It feels great to be alive, and a good time was had by all. Nice. Situation and advice. A ray of sunshine enters your life. This is a time of hope, joy, celebration, success, optimism, achievement, good fortune, health and happiness. Time spent with good friends or children is rewarding. Students do well on tests. Other examinations turn out favorably. You are capable of conscious, rational and thoughtful solutions to problems. You feel vital, healthy and alive. A literal interpretation of this card is a trip or vacation to enjoy the outdoor sunshine or a day at the beach. People, children, babies, fathers, sunbathers, inventors, cheerful people, decisive men, leaders, kings, prominent people, scientists, academicians, Apollo, virile men, intellectuals, creators, transformers. Okay, wow.
And Transformers are the magician.
Yeah.
So look at how this all ties in.
Root.
Look at these two, the relationship between these two.
Ten of Cups and the Sun.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, they're similar almost.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like attracts like, and it's good. Even the bad stuff, which is coming in, is basically has a good aspect of it. Because it's reversed.
Yeah, I mean, exactly. That's what that is kind of like, what's coming in, like, that's what we're going to face. That's the challenge. But, like, our hopes and fears, Ten of Cups, it's kind of interesting because we hope for this sun energy, but also we fear this sun energy. So it's good to be
Well,
aware
also
of that.
the fear that it won't come to us.
Yeah.
The fear that we won't get it. The fear that this won't happen.
Yeah.
But the result is, the outcome is that it does happen.
Bang.
That all the fruits of all of this are fired by this energy, which is the outcome, which means it keeps on going, like the daylight, like every day just keeps appearing and being.
Cool. So we got the wheels in motion for something very...
This is a good thing. In other words,
very
overall,
nice.
Our higher self is saying, yeah, this is a good idea, a good project. It potentially has the capacity to be very, very successful.
Yeah.
outstandingly successful, even to the point of bringing money
Mm.
into the situation.
Mm.
Which, frankly, I'm in the point right now. I really need it because
Yeah, man.
I'm having trouble.
Let's get some money. Well, it doesn't. Yeah, it's not negating
Even if it's just
pursuit
readings,
of money.
even if it's just for readings. I mean, I just got to start turning a buck because
Yeah, man.
I'm living off my savings now.
You deserve to get some good readings. Maybe it will give us some popularity.
Well, we'll see.
Because people want to hit. I'd want to get readings from you, wise man.
We'll see what happens.
So should we finish that out?
That's it. That's it right there. I mean, that's the full reading.
Fantastic. All right.
This is the outcome. This is the outcome.
Okay, so we're over and out.
Did we read that? Did we read the song?
Yeah, we read the song.
You read the song. Okay,
Yeah.
so you know what the benefit. Yeah, we did.
Yeah, a good time had by all.
Yeah, exactly.
Bam. Well, that's the reading. I hope you enjoyed it. If you want
Take a picture.
personal reading, yeah, I'm going to take a picture. If you want personal readings online from Lyfe, or if you're at the lake, you'd like to meet him in person, or you'd like to just donate to us, poories, we could do with some money for Patayas. So yeah, that's it.
For rent and food.
Yeah. You pull in a rune?
Yeah, I'm going to pull a rune to see what... To get a second opinion.
All right, let's pull a rune.
Okay.
Second opinion.
We'll both pull a rune.
Okay, cool.
Higher self, is it your way for Saul and I to create this reading project, this work project? Is it, does it serve you and other people? Oops, that was a coin. Well, I pulled this one too, but this is the one. And that's Jera, harvest, but wait. A cycle of waiting for the harvest to come in. So the seeds are being planted today.
Okay, cool.
Today we're planting the seeds. But we have to wait for the seeds to gestate and produce and send up a shoot and send down a root and start to begin to grow and develop. Number 13, Jera. Well, maybe, I don't know, maybe okay.
Well, you put, yeah, that's the
It would
other
have been,
one.
yeah.
And you just open the page.
And it's
on
protection, space,
Okay.
meaning learn how to give space when necessary, but also to use space for protection. So sometimes it's important to give space to protect yourself. That's what this is about. An elk uses his horns to protect himself, to give space. Sedges or rushes means when someone walks through the sedge grass or the rushes, you can hear it, and so you give it space. It's all about protection by giving space, protecting yourself by giving space, and controlling your emotions, and doing the shadow work. Doing the shadow work. It is important not to collapse yourself into your emotions, the highs as well as the lows. New opportunities and challenges are typical of this energy, and with them come trespasses and unwanted shadow influences.
Yeah.
That's what the card reading said
Reverse
too. Yes.
5 of Swords, yeah.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
August serves as a mirror for the spiritual warrior. Yeah, well, this is the aftermath of the spiritual warrior, and there's the spiritual warrior.
The Knight of Wands.
That's the spiritual warrior. The one whose battle is always with the ego. I'll read that again.
Okay.
August serves as a mirror for the spiritual warrior, the one whose battle is always with his own ego.
Oh my God.
The protection of the warrior is like the warning rustle of the sedge grass, or like the curved horns of the elk, for both serve to keep open space around you. Remain mindful that timely action and correct conduct are the only true protection. If you find yourself feeling pain, observe the pain. Stay with it. Don't try to pull the veil down and escape from life by denying what is happening. You shall learn, grow, and progress. Understanding this is your protection. Algae.
Amen.
So, yeah, there's going to be some difficulties, like with any process. There's going to be some reaction, there's going to be some opposition, some resistance, and some adversity. But that's part of any process, giving birth to a baby. I mean, it's all in there. But higher self, both our higher selves, essentially says, but the outcome is almost assuredly creatively successful.
Yeah. So we've got to be aware that on the journey we're going to be battling with our egos.
Yes. Did you take a picture of this?
Yeah, I'm going to take a picture at the end because it's recording now.
Yeah,
and then I'm going to take a picture of all the components and then put them in like a video.
Okay, got you.
So, yeah.
Got you.
Yeah.
All right, well.
And what about that one? So should we look at that one as well?
Which one?
This one here.
Oh, yeah. Oh, of course. That's... Sorry. Jera, number 15. Harvest. But the main thing is wait. Harvest. Fertile season. Patience. 1 year. Detach. Don't push it. Don't push the river.
Yeah. I think both of them are saying similar, like give space, detach. Yeah.
A rune of beneficial outcomes.
Okay.
Jera applies to any activity or endeavor to which you are committed, which is exactly what we're talking about now, about doing this endeavor and becoming involved with this. Receiving this rune, this archetype, encourages you to keep your spirits up. Be aware, however, that no quick results can be expected. A span of time always is involved. Therefore, the key words 1 year, which symbolizes a full cycle of time before the reaping, the harvest, or deliverance, the success. You have prepared the ground and planted the seed. Now you must cultivate with care. To those whose labor has a long season, a long coming to term, Jera offers encouragement of success. Understand that the outcome is in keeping of providence, or in the keeping of heaven, or the spirit of truth, and continue to persevere in what you're doing.
Okay, cool. Well, that's good to know.
Remember the farmer who was so eager to assist his crops that he went out at night and tugged on the new shoots and killed them. There's no way to push the river. You cannot hasten the harvest. Be mindful that detachment and patience are essential for the recognition of your own process, which in its season leads to the harvest of the soul, the liberation of the soul.
All right. Well, that's good to know as well. Yeah.
So this is spiritual work.
Yeah.
As well as practical work.
Yeah. That's useful. That's actually really useful for the end of the reading because it's like we need to know that it's not just going to be plain sailing to the sun, you know. We'll have obstacles. We need to create space. We need to honor our feelings all the time and let it unfold slowly, 1 year or whatever, however long it needs to be to unfold. Cool. All right, so that's.
Okay,
I think
now you're
that's
going to
it.
take a picture of this. Is that what you said?
Yeah, I think we're going to end the reading now.